7:30 in the AM. They were supposed to leave, and I'm on set. It's gonna be a rough day indeed. Can't wait to finish this day up and drive 10 hours to Austin, Texas. Current situation, still on set. Still waiting. It is now 3:07 p.m. If we left right this moment, we would get there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Things are getting serious. I don't know when we're going to be finished shooting either. Oh, it's now 5:35 in the p.m. I just got off set. I lost a pair of my favorite sunglasses right before this damn trip, so that is a huge bummer. I haven't edited the video for today, and I now have to drive 11 goddamn hours to Austin, Texas. We're literally gonna get there when the event is starting, so that's sucks. But time to pack up and get on the freaking road. So Jun and I are finally on the road. It's 7 p.m. the day before we're supposed to be there. We're going to drive all night and get to the event basically when it's starting. But I got my Hot Boy purple lights on, the diff is loud, the exhaust is annoying, and we've just started. So here's to 10 hours plus of this. Jun just told me the craziest fucking story that I think I've ever heard. It's pretty awesome. I'll have to explain it in a different video because it's way too loud in here right now. Not even like 2 hours into the trip and it already sucks. I can't hear anything. But yeah, we're still plugging along. Getting like 13 miles a gallon. My diesel truck gets better mileage than this. First stop for gasoline. We're getting dog shit gas mileage. But this is the first time Jun's actually seen it. Oh, he's repping hardcore, get it? But yeah, so we just filled her up. We'll see if the gas mileage improves. It's sitting right at like 12.9 right now. Trailer's holding up pretty good. Everything's still on, so that's a good sign. It's loud. We're deaf. Our lungs are filled with disgusting smells. Carbon monoxide detector hasn't gone off yet, so that's good news. It turns out racing harnesses also aren't the most efficient things to put on every single time you want to get out of the car. Nor are they the most comfortable whilst driving.
What's wrong?
The struggle is real.
Still on.
Still going. Imagine if that was just a seatbelt, how easy this would be.
Old school.
Jun's never seen such old school seatbelts. I got redneck racing belts in here. It's good. Sounds kind of like that truck. You got it? You getting it? Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah! So, we opened the window. We opened the windows for like 4 seconds and the carbon monoxide detector went apeshit. So we've definitely learned that we cannot drive with the windows down or we will die. It immediately shot up to like 80 and yeah, it's not good. So now it's slowly going down now that the windows are closed. We may have to remedy this somehow in the future. We have officially crossed the border of New Mexico and we are in Texas. Oh, we have so far to go. My God. Little roadside air up times 2. So, since we keep having scares on the old carbon monoxide detector, we headed over to Walmart and we picked up some masks. I don't think they're actually going to do anything, but hey, every little bit helps. just driving down the highway, and it seems as though something broke, and I don't know what it was, but now the goddamn trailer is upside down in the median. Oh my god. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna fix this. Holy shit. All the bins are all over the place. All my stuff. Where's my helmet? Some gloves, an umbrella, all my parts. A light. I didn't hit this pole. We narrowly, really narrowly missed this pole. Here's my line. Here's a pole. So we came really close to hitting that at like 70 miles an hour. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Oh my god. It's always gotta be something. Oh boy. Okay, so let's try and figure this out. I know this is kind of hard to see, and we're kind of standing in the middle of a open freeway, but bearing broke here. Just cruising, doing like 75 miles an hour. You can see my lines. Oh, there's a semi truck coming. We should get out of the road. So continuing from where we left off. Anyway, started the skid back there. The back wheel was completely off. The wheel was hanging on by the axle. We went sliding, and the trailer also went sliding towards this pole. I don't think you can see the pole. But anyway, we came off here. Luckily, this was a very smooth transition, and literally barely missed this pole. Like, you can see how close that was to this pole. I don't know if that was us or the trailer, but anyway, the car ended up pointing that way. The trailer ended up being upside down. Luckily, we didn't flip or have the trailer hit that, because if the trailer would have hit that, that would have probably ripped the whole back end off of the car. But yeah, that was an exciting thing to do at 3 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit!
This is nightmare. This is nightmare.
Texas nightmare. Fuck. So we tossed some new Heims on. We got the wheel mostly on. It's not going to be very aligned, but now shine the light this way. We got to go find all of my shit that's now strewn across this thing. So I just wanted to set the record straight about the actual trailer. I saw a lot of comments on the post that I made on Instagram and Facebook about how the trailer was not weighted properly and it was out of whack and improperly balanced and so on and so forth. This wasn't the trailer's fault at all. This was a failure of an eBay thing that I had on the car that I shouldn't have had on the car, and it failed. And it sent us off into a spin. The trailer was dialed. We could do 75 to 80 miles an hour, no problem, straight as an arrow, even over bumps, over whoops, over high wind, downhill, uphill, everything was fine with the trailer. We just had a shitty part fail, and it really was kind of eye-opening and very, very scary. Holy shit, that was insane.
Yeah. Harder than Edison. This is the real shit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is the real shit.
This is the real shit. Oh my god, we're frozen. It is now 6 o'clock in the morning. I think. What time is it? Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Super cold.
It's super cold. We now have to limp 48 miles. Who knows how long that trailer's actually going to stay on there. We have to limp 48 miles to Abilene. Probably doing like 20 miles an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and give that a try and see how it goes. But I was very careful when loading the trailer. I actually had it on a scale while I was loading it, so I had the exact perfect tongue weight, no more than 150 pounds and no less than 130 pounds. So the tongue weight was dialed. There was no crazy heavy weights over the back. If anything, it was in the middle and towards the front. So just setting the record straight on the trailer, and we towed it home all the way once we fixed everything at 80 miles an hour plus. So you can do it, you just have to be really careful about the way that you set the trailer up. Also make sure that you don't buy really, really, really cheap parts that you should have traded out for other ones. That's definitely my mistake. Lesson learned, and luckily we're alive to tell those lessons. So just setting the record straight. We're trying to stay off of the freeway because we're doing like 15 miles an hour all the way to Abilene. We're about 30 minutes away from Abilene, and the frontage road just ends and is like, okay, well, sorry. And so now we're on a dirt road. Trailer wheel is wobbling back there. Don't know if you can see that, but it is so bent. The trailer is scraping on everything, and we're just trying to make it to Abilene so I can get to Harbor Freight and repair this thing. And we're cruising along the old frontage road, and there seems to be a lake out here in the middle of the frontage road. Jun is going to test some things and see if it's super muddy.
Fucking log. Nice job done.
After going to Harbor Freight, they didn't have these trailers. What I was gonna do is buy another trailer, replace the tongue, and replace the wheel bearings. But of course, the Harbor Freight in Abilene did not have any of those trailers. The closest one was in a different city, like 90 miles away. Not doing that. So I Googled some trailer places and called the first one that was right across the street from the Harbor Freight. No answer, no answer, no answer. Called another one, talked to the guy, he said bring the trailer over. Brought the trailer over, walked inside, and all three of the dudes just stared at me. And I said, I was the guy that just called and brought the trailer, and I was met with dead silence yet again. And I just turned around and walked out at that point. The guy from the first place called me back and said, let me call my welder and we'll get you taken care of. He calls back like 10 minutes later. He's like, I couldn't get a hold of my welder, but if you go talk to this other person, gave me the name, they'll get you taken care of. So pop it into Google, head that way. Get to the spot, and it's a demolished building with nobody there. The business doesn't exist anymore. So we are now at Big Tex, who is an actual business, apparently. I'm probably gonna get charged out the ass for it, but we're just gonna get him to weld a new tongue on and put that thing back on there and cut our losses and make our way back to Albuquerque so we can hopefully meet up with everybody still. At least we'll get that part going. But yeah, so that's the current situation. It's now 10:30 in the AM, and we're gonna try to go get some breakfast once we drop this sucker off. While we're waiting for the trailer to get done, we stopped by a vape shop / muffler shop to try to fix the exhaust leak that has been plaguing us this entire trip. So hopefully that gets rid of some of the vapors inside of the cab and the annoying noises that this car makes. Then we popped on over to Sonny Jones Welding because my hitch cracked. Trailer people haven't called me at all to even let me know what the hell's going on or how much it's going to cost to fix the damn thing. Plus, we need to fill the diff with fluid or change the fluid or something. I don't know what the deal is. Well, we're getting back in the whip. June's fully embracing the American spirit by putting Japanese stickers on a head. Oh, it's good. It's real good. Super stoked to be leaving Abilene. Big thanks to the Big Tex guys for actually getting this done for us. I know it was in a big rush. We brought it to them. They got it all done. Next day in the morning, we are taking back off. Everything looks fantastic. The box is now welded on. It doesn't have a lock on it because that exploded, but everything is welded on and looking absolutely fresh. Tires we haven't had to change because there's still some mud. We'll leave that on as a souvenir. That's a little bit haggard. It's definitely seen better days, but I'll get some new bins when we actually get to a Walmart somewhere. This box isn't heavy at all. Or shut, apparently. Yeah, now it's shut. So this box has light stuff in it. This box has somewhat heavy stuff in it. These are mounted with the heavier wheels right over the axle. The lighter wheels here. This and then some heavy stuff here. The tongue weight's going to be a little bit more right now. I don't know what it is because of course I don't have a scale, but we will make it happen. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the road. I still have a wobbly tire, but we need to make it 144 miles to Lubbock. I hope she holds solid. Whoa, and I'm gonna throw the camera out. But we are back in business for now. So we're successfully back on the road. We're now heading towards Lubbock. Everybody's about 2 to 5 hours behind us. So hopefully, with fingers crossed, the plan is to get to the Harbor Freight in Lubbock. I called ahead and they have a trailer. Buy an entire trailer, and then we're gonna have to swap out the axle and wheel bearings because all three of those things are destroyed on this trailer. So I think we have like 40 miles to go, and hopefully they actually have that trailer there. Sometimes they don't know what they're talking about, but I'll report once we're actually in Lubbock unless something else happens. Oh. So we just finished. It's like a 3.5 hour drive from where we were. We're now at the Harbor Freight in Lubbock, and I called ahead and it looks like they have the trailer, so we're gonna go and see if we can snag it and swap these parts out before everybody else gets here so we can get back on the damn road. Okay. Yes! We got axle, we've got tires, wheels, and the wheel bearings are already attached. I think we're gonna make it, everybody. Whoa. And I think Dustin, Miles, and those guys are like 15 minutes away. They're gonna come help us because this is gonna be really hard to do with just one jack. So that's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
A little bit camber.
So camber.
Camera kid.
Fitment.
Fuck. This is the camera gang.
Yeah, camera gang. For sure.
Wow. And the
This one's Casper.
positive camera.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So after coming under here to measure, I accidentally bumped one of the shackles. And we drove this whole way with these shackles just completely loose. I don't know about the other side, but this side just got hammered. And this wheel bearing is so hot right now, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have made it back to Albuquerque. So I'm super glad that we're getting this done now. So apparently Dustin went to the wrong Harbor Freight in Lubbock and then immediately ran out of gas. My jack isn't tall enough to lift this trailer, so we're having to improvise with the spare tire, let all the air out, and now we're pumping it up, and hopefully it'll get tall enough to allow us to get some stuff off and get started on this thing. It's working! It's working! Nice! So since they ran out of gas, they're gonna be a while. We were doing this in literally the most ghetto way possible. We've got some tools supporting some tires, supporting the weight of the trailer. Holy shit. I think it might work, maybe, but we'll find out. At least enough to get the axle switched. So, we're done. New axles on. One of the other wheel bearings was about 15 or 20 miles away from seizing. This side was about to fall off. All the shackles were loose. Luckily, Dustin and his crew showed up at the nick of time and gave us like the two tools we didn't have, plus jack stands, because the way we were doing it was sketch AF. Killed it. Thank you guys. So yeah, we should be able to just clean up here, and then Aaron's gonna go have to pick up all my shit inside Harbor Freight later. Sucker. So right as we were finishing getting everything dialed in, Matt Field showed up. Now we're gonna go get some Starbucks and get the hell back on the road. Yes. Oh my God!
Wow. We made it.
Holy shit. How's the internet?
Slow.
Yeah.
Balls. So I'm looking at different ones.
So Matt Field showed up right at the end there. We headed to Starbucks to get some road fuel. And now it's on the road to Albuquerque. We're gonna catch back up to Chelsea and Dustin, hopefully. And yeah, I just wanna go home. Oh! Ah! Fuck. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Better than you, I think.
Yeah, we did some shit. We did some shit. Oh man, I was like, I think that's him behind us, and it was. Oh.
You just welded this to fix it?
Yeah, they did.
That works.
Yeah, we did that, and we had to replace the axle and the wheel bearings.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I upgraded mine. We rolled the fenders on here.
Nice, that's flush.
Yeah, so I didn't want to have, because we came with those little guys, and we did like 90 a lot on the way down here. My diff's kind of making some weird noise, but otherwise.
My whole car is making a weird noise.
Right?
I like how we have the tiniest little fucking 1 1/4 inch doing all this shit. So good. June decided to give the whole thing a car wash.